analysis on this, the anchor, special reporter, chief political anchor. So we learned something new just a moment ago, Bret, and that is that both Rudy Giuliani and Mark Meadows said that they were interested in receiving presidential pardons for whatever role they might have played in January the 6th.
Yeah, that's brand new, and she's testifying that from hearing it firsthand, she says that both of those men requested pardons from the president. I think what you pointed to, Sandra, was the most compelling when she quotes Mark Meadows saying, Pat, you heard the president. He doesn't care. He thinks Mike deserves it. He doesn't think they're doing anything wrong as far as they're literally calling for the vice president to be hung. And then Pat Cipollone says, this is effing crazy, according to Hutchinson. This testimony was very compelling from beginning to end. She obviously had access to all of the players. We are now hearing from the former president on various posts where he questions her accuracy. He goes after her directly, says he doesn't know who she is, and said he didn't lunge at the Secret Service agent in the Beast. That didn't happen. He says he didn't throw his lunch against the wall. That didn't happen, and that she's lying. Cassidy Hutchinson is under oath on Capitol Hill. The president is on Truth Social, making his statements. What was so compelling, I think, is how it was laid out. We always point out that there's not a pushback, and it would have been great to hear Jim Jordan or some congressman say some other angle to this, but the testimony in and of itself is really, really powerful.
Sandra, can you still hear?
Indeed, yes, I am here. No, Bret, to your point, I just wonder for the country watching this in this moment, how much this changes what people believed or did not believe. Again, this is the 6th public hearing of this nature. And to your point about obviously the lack of bipartisan nature of these hearings and lack of pushback in these hearings, those that believe what they want to believe, in many cases have not changed their mind. Do you think this moves the needle?
I think this testimony today does. It changes the dynamic a bit. If people were just tuning in today and they heard that testimony, I think that would be, compelling about the day. That's something we didn't know. I think there are more shoes to drop in this hearing. They're clearly making a case. And you saw Liz Cheney at the end say that she thinks that witnesses have been contacted to possibly affect their depositions or interviews. That opens up another possible legal challenge, as we know from past impeachments. There will be people in this country that are split over January 6th from the beginning.
Right.
But this testimony was significant.
You mentioned the Truth Social post that President Trump, or former President Trump, was challenging what she testified to about grabbing the wheel or throwing his lunch against the wall. He also says on Truth Social, quote, she changed lawyers a couple of days ago, and with it, her story totally changed. Shocker. We mentioned that she was the Trump-aligned lawyer Stephen Passantino before. Now she is with Jody Hunt, who, when he was Attorney General, was Jeff Sessions' former chief of staff.
Bret, we'll see you at 6 o'clock for a special report.
Lots to talk about tonight.